guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a hair tutorial on these beach waves. So if you want to see how I got these, just keep on watching. So the key to volumized curls and hair in general is to blow dry your hair in the opposite direction of how you're going to style. Always make sure your blow dryer nozzle is following your hair from top to the bottom, and that way your cuticle stays down, which results in shinier hair. And I like to use a flat brush simply because it's easier to grab my hair with it. So when I'm doing my beach curls, I usually will do about 3 sections. So I start with one right above my ear and just pin that up. And then I just get it all on each side. And then I'm using the Kenra Volume Hairspray. It's one of my favorites. It is a hold of 25, so it's a super hold finishing spray, but it's not super hard. It has some flex to it. So I just spray everything, brush through, and then take a section, probably about 1 inch depending on the amount of hair you have. I don't have a lot of hair. I take larger sections probably. And then I use the Paul Mitchell curling wand. It's the Nero. I've had it forever and I absolutely love it. So I just come from behind, and you want to make sure your wand is always upside down. That way you don't burn your arm. And then you just wrap around, and I usually leave probably about 2 inches on the end to make sure that you have more of like a beach wave, because it gives you like the straight ends. And then the next section, and I usually let it sit for probably 10 to 15 seconds per curl. So my bottom section, I always curl back away from my face. And for the other side, I come from above my head and I kind of rest my arm usually on my head somehow, so that your arms don't get tired. So just kind of resting on the back. And then just do the sections. And then I just let those go. I won't touch them. Then I do my next section, which is probably like a little bit above my eyebrow. And pin that up. And just do the same thing. For this first one, I'm again gonna go away from my face. Just wrap and hold. And then for my second one, this one I'm actually gonna go towards my face. That way you get a little more texture, and it will give your hair a little more volume as well. And I'm not going all the way up to my root. I leave it out probably a couple of inches. And then this one, I'm going away from my face again. So that one's going away from my face. And then the next one is gonna go towards my face. And you're just going to do that all the way through. And then we're going to start this top layer. And again, we're going to hairspray. And away from your face for the first one. And at the top, I actually take a little bit bigger sections, because I don't want it to be super curly. Okay, so you're gonna have something like this where you kind of have some bouncy curls. And usually I flip my head upside down and just kind of tousle. And then pop back up. And then I like to do a little teasing, a little back combing. So just take an inch section or so from your crown gonna take my brush and you would just push down, but you actually want to angle the brush a little bit so it pushes your hair down more. So you're not going straight in, you're actually angling it a little bit. And then I like to do a little on each side. And then to give it a little bit more volume and to give it more stick, I use the Powder Play by Big Sexy Hair. It is a powder that you put in your hair. So put it in as a powder, and then when you rub it, it disappears, but it also gives you a lot of volume. And you can reactivate it through the day. So if you feel like your hair is getting a little bit flat, you just kind of re-rub your roots again, and it gives you that volume. And then for the ends, I like to do a little backcombing with my fingers. You basically pull on the end, you get your fingers in there, and you just kind of push up. That again gives you more texture and more volume, makes it a little bit bigger. And that is my beachy wave tutorial.